Other interesting cultural news have the USA Hockey Team, or Hockey Association rather, to allow boys to compete with girls and pushing DEI. Of all the sports balls out there, of all the leagues and different things, I would never have guessed hockey. I would have guessed pretty much any other sports ball besides hockey, actually, now that I think about it. And yet, no, hockey's going, you know what? That boy wants to be on the girls' league. That's a good idea. This very physical sport. He wants to check her, what do they call it, where they push her into not the wall, the plastic glass. That's probably the most effeminate thing I've ever done. But you know what I mean. You're gonna have a boy. Oh yeah, checking it. Yeah, I played Wayne Gretzky's hockey on the Nintendo 64. I know what I'm talking about. You want to have him throw her into a wall. Well, apparently that's okay according to USA Hockey. Now this comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok, in which she says, "quote The governing body of the youth ice hockey programs in the U.S. hashtag USA Hockey has a DEI statement on their site. They also allow men pretending to be women to play on girls' hockey teams." Any organization receiving federal funding that works with the USA Hockey Team should cut ties with them. This madness must stop. And you can see their homepage there. They're very proud. It says, diversity, equity, and inclusion. USA Hockey is committed to fostering a welcoming environment for all by building diverse, equitable, and inclusive teams. Inclusive teams. Can't speak today. Click the subscribe button. Might fix that, I think. Yeah, diverse, definitely diverse in body type. We're gonna have a jacked guy who could probably bicep curl a Mini Cooper, smashing a girl into a wall. But they like that. That's diverse, which technically it is. He says, we celebrate every race, gender, clearly, and background to unite as one community. This is hockey, right? We believe meaningful action can positively impact important changes in our sport and carry over into our everyday lives. As the girls go home in injuries because you have boys playing with girls in hockey, which is the dumbest of all the sports. Again, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. And we've seen, actually, no, let me know in the comments what's dumber, this or rugby. We've seen rugby players where they have boys playing with girls and literally breaking bones of girls playing the sport. This is so disgusting that it's still happening in the United States. It's ridiculous. Now, going to the page that delineates and specifically says it's okay to, for boys to compete with girls, that goes to their hockey program restrictions by gender. Now they say, quote, a transgender female athlete may be eligible to participate in the girls' competitive hockey leagues upon providing some documents that they are required. Now they say in parentheses, male, transgender female, male being female, or MTF. Now they have the same documents required. They may be desiring to play with girls competitively. They also provide confirmation by a medical professional. They have undergone at least 1 year of testosterone suppression therapy, which again does not change your already made bone structure and your biology. They say that a transgender male may continue to play girls recreational hockey or girls competitive hockey so long as the athlete has not begun testosterone therapy related to gender transition. A FTM athlete that has begun testosterone therapy related to gender transition shall be considered a male athlete and eligible only for hockey classification not restricted by gender. See above. Non-binary, they can play too. Because of the gender binary of male and female categories represented in hockey, athletes who may have gender identity outside of male and female who wish to participate in hockey may do so in the following ways. Youth hockey, so they can play in junior hockey, adult co-ed hockey, high school hockey, and prep school hockey. Never heard that one. That's a fancy school, I guess. I didn't go there. It says youth hockey at all age levels and team classifications. Interesting. So everyone can play hockey. Boys, girls, basically do whatever you want. I guarantee we're going to see the injuries left and right. As we have in even volleyball, you got that monster of a male playing on the women's league. He smashed the ball so hard it broke her nose on the opponent, on the opposing team. Ridiculous. This should get 1 million views. It got 72,000 views on X and 1.4 thousand likes. One of the first comments, finally Planet of Memes, haven't seen them in a while. I'm disappointed. They did not in fact respond in MMA form. Simply says, in an aggressive sport like hockey, this is extremely dangerous. Getting 63 likes and fact check. Yeah, true, 110%. Also have anti-woke memes who did respond in MMA form. I appreciate that. Saying DEI is dangerous. It says, quote, 0% contained, 100% DEI. And it's the 3 lesbians that were in charge of the fire department in California where it burned to the ground epically, getting 29 likes. Though they were diverse while the fire was roaring away, so I guess they won that accolade. And by California standards, that's successful. You also have Paul Zupa saying they'll keep trying to slip DEI. We need to keep exposing them, getting 23 likes. Anti-left meme says DEI ruins everything. It's just a guy holding a poster board saying DEI ruins everything. Getting 14 likes. I Love American News says truth. It's Pam from The Office with the two pictures. And one says DEI, the other says destroy every institution. It says corporate needs you to find the difference between the picture and the other picture. Then Pam goes to the same picture. Getting 7 likes. Let's see. You also have a couple snippets of the Olympic boxing athlete where a male beat the crap out of a woman. Let's see. Trope says meh. And he tagged the USA Hockey Organization. And it says, quote, DEI agenda and gender policies are a slap in the face to their play. Taxpayer dollars shouldn't fund this nonsense. Time to protect girls, sports, and end the lunacy. Getting 11 likes. Yep. Yeah, they should get 0 funding. Colin says, this stuff doesn't fly in hockey. Getting 3. Let's make it 4 likes. I mean, this is one of the most dangerous sports. And they just made it more dangerous and not in a good way. Or not in an entertaining good way. Where they used to actually allow more fights and be more masculine in hockey back in the day. That's just cruel and unusual. So we'll see. Hopefully they change their policies, and yet another reason to double check the rule book and the policies of the sports programs your kids may or may not be participating in. But let me know. Hopefully they do change their mind, but let me know what your thoughts are, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.